So this is how easy it is to roll out the Norwood HD38. All this time, been hooking it up to the tractor thinking that was the issue. You know, it was heavy. No. Just need the mill head over the right part of the axle and everything's very well balanced. So, yeah, happy days. Right, tractor out. Move that cage of wood, get one of these big Dougie furs on, see how we go. Right, so welcome back to Every Day with me, Nick. I'm Nick. It's a little bit cooler today than the last time we were here. That was disgusting, processing them logs in that heat. I don't know how you guys do it all over the world who were in, what was it, 30 degrees Celsius plus. But today's still warm no matter. Slightly overcast, but very warm and humid. Anyway, I'm not a weatherman. I'm a sawyer today. And look what we've got. We've got the HD38, Norwood's HD38 Lumbermax Sawmill. She's a beauty. So, you're just seeing that big old log come by you there on the tractor. This is going to be now one of the biggest logs that I'll have ever milled. Period. Like in diameter. So, the Frontier OS27 that I've got, you know, you can max that out at around about, it says 27 inches, but there's no chance you're ever going to get 27 inches on it. I think I had 560 and I had to make modifications to it, which I didn't show for safety purposes. But needless to say, it did get it in the end. Anyway, what we're doing today, we're doing some paddock. We need some posts for a paddock, for a horse paddock, and these posts are 5 by 3. So what I'm thinking of doing is getting this on the mill and then figuring out where it needs to be, and I'm just going to mill 3-inch slabs and then cut them down to 5-inch size. And we hopefully should be able to use the IntelliSet on this one. Well, we will use the IntelliSet because that's the only way it can operate now. Yeah, we're going to use, sorry, as I'm stood here looking at you guys and looking around the area, I'm finding screws and old nails on the floor, so pick them up. We don't want them in tyres. So yeah, we're going to use the IntelliSet. Hopefully I need to get to grips with it first before I can explain it to you guys. I think that's only fair, ain't it? So we're going to get it on and do some cuts, get the cant to size, and then just bosh it out. These need to be 2100 long. The log is 2500, so they need to be like 5 foot. I think it's 5. Yeah, 521. So no, it's not. 18's 6 foot. 19, 20, 21. 7 foot long. There you go. 7 foot long. And yeah, the log's just over 8 foot. 8.5. 8 foot 4 or something like that. So yeah, there's some weight in that log because I can see it all on the front tyres there. It's still off the ground. It's still off the ground a little bit, but it'll be fine for now. Let's get the Norwood HD38 leveled, which takes literally no time at all. Honestly, guys, I love it. So yeah, let's get to it. So what I'm going to start doing along the way, I'm going to start making a toolbox up for this thing so that I have the necessary tools in place so that we can put the jack stands down, we can do things, change things, make sure a grease gun's on hand or something like that, because there's a few things on this that are a little bit different to the Frontier. One of them being that I have to grease the band wheel shaft every time I use it. I don't do that on the Frontier. There was no grease zerk on it, so yeah. So we're just gonna take these down, but we're not gonna put them right to the floor. We're gonna leave them off the floor a little tiny bit. So you seen me earlier, I've kind of got the level pretty much bang on just on the jockey wheel, but this it's tilted over a bit to my side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by jacking up this side till I get a point where it's touching. Again, I'm not an expert, I've just done it 3 or 4 times. Well, obviously as I'm doing that, the back end's coming up, so I'm just going to take the long level and check the back. Right, what I'm going to do is take these, I haven't got the hold down clamps on it just yet, so I've just got some G clamps holding it in place. It seemed that in my haste to get it working, I didn't put down the clamps on it, so it's okay though. And I didn't tidy my area up the last time I was working here. I've got all this. So yes, I am on gravel. No, I don't want to be on gravel. Kind of want to be on a concrete pad. But currently, right here, right now, I've got an idea. We're going to turn the old stable and blacksmith's house that used to be years ago into the sawmill shed for now until the barn project takes place. But because I've put all my firewood and milling timber right where it's going, I can't do that yet. So, and I've got a lot of clearing out to do, so it will happen. Trust me, promise you. When? But that seems to be a quicker solution to being able to put a roof on it and yeah, getting a pad in there rather quick, a lot quicker. Right, so let's get the well, that's actually showing at the back there is absolutely bang level, so but we're not going for just bang level. We need it to be right both ways, so all that side needs to come up. But honestly guys, it's such a breeze to level this sawmill off. That's it, level. Now I'll go around and just make sure they're all checked. I've been carrying that around with me, don't need to do that. I'm just going to go around and make sure everything's all nice and tight again, make sure now it's got loose, and then that's that. The next thing we'll do, I'm going to take off the Norwood's saber-tooth band that come with it, and I've got the flexed back blades from Germany to try out. They are 1.25 inches. I have read that if I want to change the 1.5 inch bands on this, I have to change the guide wheels, which I will do. I will do in the future, because why, you ask? I much prefer the 1.5 inch bands. I feel like they're a lot more steadier through the logs and hold up well. However, the price is considerably different, so I think these cost me about £26 each, £27, something in that area, whereas the 1.5 inch bands are about £32. So I'm nearly in the realms of the Ripper 37s, which are £41 in the UK. Now, a lot of misconception about the Ripper 37s, guys. They are actually produced or made in the UK and shipped worldwide. Dalking feathers or something like that, I think they're called, something like that. I was talking to the main guy who has now retired, which is a shame because he knew his stuff, but there's another one in the UK who's took on that brand. But yeah, I believe there's shipping issues. I've heard, I've read, don't quote me on that, but they do come from the UK, or the made in the, you know, the steel's made in the UK, something like that. I don't know. Right, so we're just going to give it another check all around, in between each bunk. So one of the big things that I've forgot to do was charge the battery. The battery comes with a battery, but Andy Dudley did say charge your battery, and guess what I didn't do? Charge the battery. So I'm hoping that once there's a little bit of you in the shot here? I'm hoping once there's a few revs on it, we'll start getting all right. Another thing that I was meant to do was put the controller on charge as well, but I didn't. So it comes with like rechargeable 18650 batteries, which is nice, but the ones that I had, well, it does come with 18650 batteries, 2 of them, but mine didn't come with them, which I said I'll sort it out, and we'll sort it out another time. So another thing that I like over the Frontier, over this, I know there's not many things though, but there is one, and that's one that the scrubbers fitted on the Frontier OS 27, and I like that. I think that's a good idea on for the band wheels, so that there's no pitch build up or sawdust build up on the band wheels. I'm just going to set that aside, and that'll be that. May never use them again, I just don't know. Yeah, there's a bit of sawdust build up on them, but it's okay. Right, let's go put this away and get the grease gun out. So with the amount of machinery that I've got in the workshop and the yard and everything else now, I think I'm going to invest in a battery operated grease gun. There we go. And cause I've got loads of stuff that needs greasing now. I have to get the tractors definitely due like a 5 million hour greasing. It's a shame that the guide wheels don't have grease zerks on them, because ooh, you're gonna fall. There you go, and you caught your seat. Because I think that would extend the life of the bearing. Just saying. So these guys are the flex pack death traps. Oh my! I hope there's two. Oh, there's two. What are you shouting for? You know where near is. So yeah, these are the flex pack German blades. I'd pronounce it, but I'd get it wrong. And yeah, these made their way from Germany. They actually look like the they actually look like the Norwood's blue series, or whatever they call them. I'll have to have a look at that. But yeah, I did phone up Wood Miser UK, tried to get some Wood Miser double hard blades off them. However, I don't like saying things like this, but I'm going to say it because I didn't feel like I had a warm welcome off them, but their customer service wasn't very good. I know I've not got their product, I understand that, but I was wanting to trial or buy a box of their double hard blades on a recommendation from somebody else, which is Tom over at Titan Timber. If I remember, I'll leave a link to his yeah, what has he got? Ooh, Instagram page or something. And but yeah, they weren't very nice, weren't very good over the phone. So that was that. So what I'm doing here is I'm just pinching the 5 bands, and keeping them together whilst I took that off, and just going to peel one of them off. There we go. So wear gloves, guys, you know, don't be stupid. I don't think anyone who's got a sawmill's stupid. I'm just saying, just be careful. Now, as you guys know, with the Frontier OS 27 that I've got, I run 1.5" bands, or at least 1 3/8 bands, because I felt like for what I was doing, they held up very, very good. However, like I say, I've been told that these don't like being ran. These guide wheels don't like being ran on anything other than 1 1/4" bands. And what I'm also finding is is that it's much more difficult to fit the bands on this than actually on the Frontier. Get that? There we go. So we're just going to go carefully, spin the blade, let it track itself in and see what she's looking like. Okay, so I've got them in 9/16. I don't know which way it needs to go, I think it's the other way, but we'll just give it a go. That's it. Lovely jubbly. Now I'd recommend doing this to every band wheel that you have, because you know that it's important to properly set up a band and make sure it's riding right on the tooth. So just got to go get a 10mm spanner and we'll be right. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Right. So everything is hunky-dory in that department. Now I did buy an hour meter because I want to keep an eye on how many hours I've done and servicing times. So first 50 hours with the oil that's in, drop it, put it in your one, and then follow it for thereafter. And I'm just going to put it on one of the spark plug leads because obviously it's a V-twin engine. Sounds amazing, to be honest. I've ran it probably what, 20 minutes, 25 minutes total. So yeah, I'm not going to lose any sleep on that. So we're just going to get that done. I'll do that off camera because I forgot that I didn't bring the other SD card and this is looking dangerously low, so I'll bring you back when it's done. Right, so that's done. It says to do at least a minimum of 4 turns, up to however many you can get on. So I have put 7 wraps on it on the spark plug lead, and hopefully that should be enough to really get the signal. Other than filling water up now, which I'm going to do now, and put the covers back on, we're ready to go. So once I've done that, I'm going to get that big old log on. I've got about 15 minutes run time left of this, so I may have to time lapse you and then bring you back on a video. Sorry guys, but or I might get something, make footage on the phone or something. So right, let's carry on. Well, it's time to get that log on, guys, so let's get to it. So I hope that file didn't go kaput. I feel like it did. But anyway, we're back here. We're gonna get this done. It's a bloody big log. Obviously it's not the biggest it can do, but it's the biggest there had on here ever at the moment. So let's see what we can do. Now I know I need to jack it up a little bit, you know, I could do with toe boards and the rest of it. I just haven't got that kind of stuff at the moment. But yes, I will make something to go across and span it all and, you know, put some jacks under it and the rest of it, but I haven't got anything like that as yet. So what you see is what you get at the moment. There goes nothing, all on the IntelliSet remote look. Turn it on. Hope for the best. Wow guys, I tell you what, I've got a few little snagging things to sort out. I've absolutely took a shit ton of wood off it. Actually I've took way too much wood off it. Started at nothing obviously at our end because it's such a big butted log. But you know what, I need to sort the flow out and all, that flowed crazy fast. You know what, that actually cut through all right. Now there's the gauge, the dial there. So that's where I wasn't going through fast. Now the hour meter that I fitted on actually is a tachometer as well, so it's telling me what revs, so I can gauge by the revs, the RPM. So that's good, that's very good. But you know what guys, that is amazing. Now I'm at 549 millimeters. So if I do board down mode, but I'm going to go up now. I may need to put the revs on because the battery might not be fully charged yet. I might not even get high enough. Nope, won't get high enough. So I'll have to take this slab off with the tractor and then take it back and then go down. We'll get some, I don't know, we'll see what we can do with it. Okay guys, so it seems I did a bit of a mistake here and let the video run out, and I just didn't see where it went, like how much time I had left. So yeah, take this big slab off, put it on the forks and take that away. I managed to get the whole log milled up as well, into the fence posts that were required. and the mill did a fantastic job. It really did perform great, and it's been such a pleasure to work with something like that. The modes that are on the IntelliSet are really good and highly customizable, meaning that I can set the modes that I want to the specific size that I require, and all I need to do is just reprogram it and save it and just do it. So since this video, I have used it plenty of times with results at the end. It's just this one I lost a few files actually, so that's why I didn't get any of the during and after of it. So hopefully the next videos that will come out will be much better and not dragged out, but this one's not a very great video, but I thought it's best to show everybody the HD38. Thanks very much.